Hey everybody, it's Kris from retzone.ca coming at you with another video. Today I will be replacing the screen in my fat PSP, the 1001, because I damaged the original screen many years ago and I bought a supposedly OEM replacement from dealextreme.com, which turned out to be this not OEM replacement, and the screen is very poor quality. You can clearly see the edge lighting around the screen and it's not very clear. So I ordered what is supposed to be an OEM replacement from Amazon. I'm hoping this one will be better. So let's open this up here and have a look. Discard that over there. This is a screen from Total Console that I picked up on Amazon, not a sponsor. Let's have a look here. This one did come with a screen gasket. Nicely packaged. And this is I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is a Sharp LCD, which is what the original PSPs came with. I'm not sure if the 2001 and 3001 were Sharps as well, but this is a Sharp LCD, so I'm hoping this will be as good as the original here. I do have a 3001 PSP that I use more because I want to preserve this one, because it's an original. Now I just have to remember how to open this because it's been a while. And here is my original, oh, of course it's all dusty, my original fat PSP. Now, of course, the battery's going to be stone dead. Of course, yes. It's amazing how much heavier this one is compared to the 3001. It's quite a chunky boy. Okay, so here's the fat PSP. This is a PSP 1001. I bought this many years ago. As far as I can remember, everything still works. So I'm just gonna put some power to it here. And we'll just do a test fire. Sorry if you're getting a bit of glare there. And there we have it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but all across the bottom here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 individual LEDs that is doing the edge lighting. I mean, at the time it was a cheaper replacement. I couldn't find any of the Sharps, or I think this one claimed it was a Sharp, but it's not. At least it's a lower quality Sharp if it is a Sharp. Well, we'll find out that in a bit. So I'm just gonna turn it off here. All right. I don't think there's a memory card. Oh, there is a memory card in here. What have we got in here? A 4 gig Sony card. In my, oops, I'm sorry. In my other PSP, I have two 16 gig SD cards that show up as a 32 gig because I'm running custom firmware. Well, this one has custom firmware as well, but I need to get another adapter. Well, like I said, I don't like using this one because I want to preserve it. So, I mean, it does have custom firmware on it. I don't remember what version of it is. So, the only thing I'm unclear of here is where this gasket is supposed to go. I guess it must go around here somehow. I'm not quite sure how to apply that. Well, let's have a look here. I should have brought myself a little container to put screws in. Okay, well, I'll just risk it and put it over there. These are the tiniest screws. Tiniest. Now, there's screws. There's screws in here. I'm actually going to use this. I don't scratch up my screen. So there's 4 screws in the battery compartment. And you have to remember where they go, because the black ones are longer and the silver ones are shorter, so you don't want to mix those up. Okay, if I remember correctly. Okay, right, 2 more screws. I probably did the screen replacement like 5 or 6 years ago, maybe even further. Well, maybe even further back now. Okay. Okay, that should do it. So we'll just, at the top here, you just prise it up a little bit and poof, there it goes. Okay, so there's the inside there. I will give it a clean because I got a bit of dust in there. Let's put that over there for now. Okay. Now I have to remember how to get the screen out. Gotta be careful because there is a ribbon cable attached for the buttons. Now, did the new screen come with buttons, or is it separate? No, it's separate. Okay. Okay, let's see here. I think it's just a clip, if I remember correctly. Let's have a look at the replacement here. I'll try to not touch it and make it mucky. Yeah, so there's 3 indents at the top here, and you have to gently prise them back. So I'm going to use my tiniest screwdriver here. Oh, that's just a shoulder button. I can put that back on later. Yeah, you guys might as well just come out here and fall out anyway. Come on. I believe there's adhesive. Are there screws? No, I don't think there's any more screws I have to take out. So yeah, there's these clips here, as well as clips here as well. So just have to be really gentle. But I think once you get the top ones out, this is the thinnest screwdriver I have. Okay, after fighting this for 5 minutes or so, I didn't want to put you through that, so we got the button bar off here. Got to be careful because it's still connected via a ribbon cable here. Now, I'm kind of disappointed because unfortunately this does also say sharp, and it says it's an LQ043 and a K3146. But I can see some differences between the 2 screens. For example, this one doesn't have any gaps between the bezel and the screen. This one here, I'm not sure if you can see it or not, has a gap down here. So I'm wondering if this is a knockoff, or I don't know. But not sure if you could have seen it or not, but you can definitely count the number of LEDs that run across the bottom there lighted up. So now the next part is I believe I just have to just pop it up like this. Yep. There we go. So you got to gently prise this tab out here. This is by no means a video on how to replace the screen. This is me just being an idiot and fiddling around trying to get the screen out. So do not use this as a guide. If you want a guide on how to take this apart, go to ifixit.com, because I am not ifixit.com. So I am just some idiot in his basement trying to replace his screen without wrecking his PSP. If you saw my GameCube mod chip video, you will see that I am a regular human being and don't always succeed in my endeavors. As Top Gear likes to put it, ambitious but rubbish. So we're just gonna slide the screen forward here. So we got two connectors here, and I hate fidgeting with these. I'm always worried I'm gonna break these. So you flip this up, and I think you flip this up. No, you flip up this tiny little, I'm not sure if you can see it or not, I think, or does it go forward? Oh, I hate these things. I'm never sure how to get these out of here. And if I break it, I break it. No, no, no. I don't know. No, I don't. I don't remember. Being very gentle because I don't want to break any of this. Nope, that ain't working. Okay, like I said, go to ifixit.com, because I'm just going to have a quick look at ifixit.com over here on my other screen. And what do they say to do? Thin ribbon cables, same size, opens away from the cable. Both of these latches are the black pieces. Okay, it says it opens away from the cable. So it should go up. Oh yeah, here we go. Gently. Okay, sorry if you didn't see that, but this little black guy here, which you probably can't see, you have to flip up, and there goes the screen. So yeah, I don't know if you can see it or not, but on the screen, no, maybe you can't. This is the new one, and this is the old one. And on the old one, there is a gap here. This one does not have it. Also, there is a black tape here. Let's see, this one had a part number. No part number on this one. This one actually has a part number on it. So I'm hoping this one, this is the old one I just took out. I'm hoping this is actually a knockoff, and that's why it looks so awful. I do have an actual PSP screen, but I scavenged it from a recycled PSP that had water damage. So while it does work, you can see there's a watermark in behind it there. I should actually find that and compare the ones and see how it looks. Okay, so we're gonna put this back together now, and I'm gonna try my best. I'll have to clean this after. I'll try my best not to touch it and get fingerprints all over it. So yeah, I'm gonna move in over here. Sorry for the bad angle, but I might actually need my glasses for this because I can't see it. Okay, so it should, okay, so it's got to go this way. And you go can't get it to latch now, so I hope I didn't bugger that up. That would be bad. Okay, so I'll flip it all the way back. I'm going to use this to get a little height here. No, that's too low. Yeah, this is the box to monitor. No, that might be too high. That's too high. Okay, let's see. Maybe this will be the right. I need to be able to get it in there and then click. Okay, that felt good. There we go. Okay. Success! Now I just gotta repeat the same thing with this other little guy here. Which is a bit awkward. Maybe this one goes in from the other way. Okay, I just gotta double check iFixit here because it's been many, many years since I've done this. No, it does go in from, okay, it goes in from the top. I just have to get it right. Sorry about the noise. Oh, I see. It's got to go in this tiny little slot at the bottom here. Which, there we go. I'm sorry if my hand was in the way. You have to slide this ribbon cable into a tiny slot and then you put the black. I don't know if you can even see that or not. Sorry. Nope, that did not go. Try that again. It didn't feel good. I think I need to invest in a pair of tweezers. Yep, my dogs want to be in the video. I can't get it to clip in there. It doesn't want to go in. There we go. I actually have to use 2 screwdrivers. There. Okay, I think I got it. I'll gently fold you back over. Move you out of the way. Gently. No, I hope that's a piece of dirt and not a crack. Damn it. No, it's a piece of dirt. Okay, good. Excellente. And we'll just gently click this in here. I need a lint-free cloth. Do I have a lint-free cloth? I do. Almost everything you seem to buy nowadays comes with a lint-free cloth, so I have like a whole stack of these things here. Just a quick clean here. Oh, there's a bit of a mark on the screen here. It's okay, it's gonna be behind a plastic bezel that's not exactly perfect either, so okay. Now we'll gently get this back on. I don't know what my dogs are doing. I apologize. Dogs be dogs, right? Then you gotta get this little hang on here, and wondering if I should put a spot of glue on this just to hold it together. Nah, should be okay. Looks like it's an easy replacement if it does need to be. Okay, so that should be it. I'm going to do what I call a sanity check here. I just need some extra cable on this power adapter here because the battery is been sitting around, so we'll just gently put you in there. I'm not seeing any lights. Why am I not seeing lights? Where are the lights? The lights should be... Oh, there's no battery in it, so I'll just try turning it on. Oh, that's the hold button. Is it the hold button or the power button? Oh. There we go. Oh, yes. Yes, you cannot see the LEDs at the bottom, so that other one must be a knockoff. Try and get this dirt off here. There is a tiny smidge on here. Okay, let me just have a look here. Which is the brightness button? Brightness button is this one? Nope, that's the custom firmware button. This one. There we go. Oh yes, that is much nicer. That is a nice even lighting. Like I said, the old one, you could count the LEDs across the bottom there, so that must be a knockoff. I'll mark that as a good spare, but a knockoff. I am very happy. Now, as for the gasket, I'm not sure how the gasket works. Well, it's got an indent on the side here, so that must indicate that... Do I put the gasket on the bezel? Or do I put the gasket on the screen? I think it's adhesive, so... This doesn't have a gasket? I don't know if the original one had a gasket. Not sure what to do here. You know what? I'm going to try and apply the gasket to the bezel. I just have to figure out which side is the adhesive. I guess I will separate these and see who sticks to what. Okay. That is adhesive. Maybe it's adhesive on both sides? I don't know. Okay. Maybe I'll put it on the screen. Let me get this out of the way here. Oh, come on. Okay, so I stuck it to the, okay, do I fold it over? No, okay, let's put this on, see what we get. Okay, I'm just gonna unplug you because there's no battery in it. It'll just not have to worry about turning off. I just gotta make sure that these don't fall out. Okay, so we'll do it this way. Okay. Ooh. This PSP has seen some action. I've had this guy a very long time. Oh, I guess I need to put the shoulder buttons back in, right? Should I mess everybody up and reverse them? Oops. I do have a spare bezel. I should just swap it out one day. Yeah, this is kind of done. Okay. Okay, the bezel is doing something because I can feel it. And I think I trapped a whole bunch of dirt in there. That is fantastic. Yeah, way to go, buddy. Way to go. You saw me clean it, though. Amazing how fast this stuff happens. Give that a good... Okay. Ugh, again with dirt. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. No, I think there's still a little bit of dirt in there. That is okay. This is an old PSP. I'm not quite that concerned about a little bit of dust. If I do this properly, I would have one of those little blowy things to blow the dust off. I should invest in one of those. I'm hoping these go in the right spot here. Not sure where that silver one goes. I think it goes in the bottom. I do have a spare PSP. It's the one I mentioned earlier that I pulled out of recycling in my when I lived previously, and it was actually it's where the 3001 came. There was a dead 1001, but the screen still functioned, so I used that for a little bit, but it had like really bad water damage. And there was a completely functional PSP 3001 sitting there as well, and a few games. There was like Guitar Hero Unplugged, Silent Hill, what is it? Silent Hill, Shattered Memories. There was a Dynasty Warriors Orochi, I think. And there was one other game, but I can't remember. Oh, Final Fantasy Dissidia or something. Just sitting in a box there. So I expected them all to be dead. The 1001 is dead. I still have it because I'm keeping it as a parts unit. The screen worked. I still have the screen somewhere else. But like I said, it had water damage on it. And then the only thing wrong with the 3001 was the analog hat was broken. So I just bought some replacements on Amazon, and the hat just pops off. So I didn't even have to like replace the analog because it was okay. It was just a plastic hat on top, and everything worked except, you know, the fat PSP. And I'm like, it's amazing what people throw away. I guess, you know, somebody, I don't know, had a kid, moved out, left their PSP behind, and I don't know, they didn't know what to do with it, so they stuck it in e-waste. I found a lot of interesting stuff in the e-waste of my apartment. I also found a completely functioning N64 copier. I actually got rid of the zip drive and put a SD card in there, updated the firmware, and you can just run games off it. I'm not the biggest N64 fan, so I gave it to a friend of mine who was a bigger N64 fan than me, and he was just absolutely ecstatic. I don't remember what it was called. But it's the one that has the zip drive built into it, and you have to leave a cartridge in it because it uses the headers off the actual cartridge to run. Well, it would have been off the zip drive at the time, or now it's an SD card. So, all right, let's see if this works. All right, I gotta hold this up. Blum, 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 blum. And there we go. Oh, I dropped a hair in there. Fantastic. Okay, well, I won't bore you by taking that apart and getting that out of there. I have dogs, and that dog hair just gets everywhere. If you have dogs, you know what I'm talking about. There's also a big crack here. I mean, I did that. There's a crack here. I did that. This is, you know, just from heavy use over the years. I do have that spare one sitting in a drawer, so maybe I'll actually go take a look and see what the condition of that one is and maybe swap it out. But But there you have it. That is a screen replacement. Like I said, this is not a guide on how to replace your screen. Don't use me as a guide to replace your screen, because like I said, I'm just an idiot sitting in a basement trying to fix his own stuff because I'm cheap. Poor and cheap, right? So if you do want a good guide, I'm sure you can find many other ones on YouTube that are actual guides, as well as iFixit. iFixit has a huge database. I'm not affiliated with iFixit, but I use them all the time for stuff because they do really well documented teardowns. So like I said, this is not a guide. Not at all. This is just, I don't know, I thought it'd be interesting, you know, to show the screen being replaced. And you know, there was a chance that I was going to screw it up and break something, which is entirely possible because I'm just a regular dude. And I was lucky enough to be able to replace this with a actual screen, even though this one has exactly the same markings on it as the other one. So this one, well, they both say made in China, so I guess one's a knockoff and one's not, or they had a bad lower quality run at one point, or I don't know. I'm also noticing that I can see that gasket I put on across the bottom here, which I'm not thrilled about. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more idiotic content from me at Retzone, and we'll catch you later. Thanks.